What's going on, guys? Happy Friday, TGIF, come on. Man, I am excited that it is Friday. I am off from my main job today. And as you can see behind me, we got Uber pulled out, baby. We're about to get it in today. But don't worry, guys, still taking it easy. I got my thing to put over my face here. We're looking like a bandit out here on Come On Mountain, to keep all that dust and stuff from getting into my lungs, because my lungs are still healing. I'm still hacking up a little bit of stuff, but I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing. I wouldn't say 100%, but I would definitely say I'm about back to 90, I think. Today will be the day to kind of let me know exactly where I stand. I have been working a little bit, you know, throughout the week after work and stuff. I'll show you all that here in a minute. We're going to take a little field trip and give y'all a little behind the scenes of what I've been working on this week with old Uber here. A little at a time, about an hour a day in the evenings is kind of what I've been doing. And I'm starting to get some stuff done. But today I want to try to finish it, because I do have the road trip coming up here next week. And I've only got 3 days of good working time to actually get some stuff done around the cabin. And I haven't really gotten anything done in July here at the cabin because of being sick and everything. So I'm going to try to turn that around today. I'm excited to get back out here, guys. I have been itching. I have been itching to be able to put a good full day in. The only problem is it's supposed to rain all this weekend. It's supposed to start raining today at about 10, somewhere around there. And then it's very low chances at 10, but around noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock kind of time, it's supposed to jump up to like 70%, and I think it's supposed to get like an inch within those couple of hours. So not crazy heavy rain, but decent rain if the meteorologist has got it right, because you know how that is. That ain't nothing but an educated guess, come on. But I'm gonna work as long as it ain't thundering and lightning and stuff. I'll be honest with you, I'm probably gonna get it in the rain some. I might put the old umbrella on Uber. It depends. A lot of y'all have asked me, where's the infamous umbrella for Uber? I actually have it off right now because I'm doing a lot of land clearing, and with going up underneath trees and branches and stuff like that, it'll just tear it to pieces. So Uber, or the umbrella on Uber, is good whenever you're kind of doing stuff in the open area, like box blading or running the bush hog or something like that, or even the backhoe, sitting there on the backhoe. But whenever you're doing land clearing and you're going through real thick thicket and everything, you don't want that umbrella up there to just rip it to pieces. So that's why I don't have it on right now, because my main focus right now is clearing out some areas for the sawmill, which is right behind Uber right there. Y'all can't quite see right now. Clearing out areas around the sawmill to make it to where I can access it on all sides with Uber real nice, and be able to, you know, pick up those big old logs and stuff and get them situated on that sawmill with the old hydraulics back there, and, you know, more hydraulics, less back, you know. So we're going to get it all cleared out. It was pretty thick right there beside the sawmill, which I'll show y'all here soon. It is not anymore, but I still got the other side to deal with, and quite a bit of other areas. Y'all are actually going this morning to get it kind of behind the scenes of the next video coming out on Come On Homesteading. I have recorded a little bit this week. I think I only recorded 1 day out here because I didn't get a lot of time each day. And also I had to go live Wednesday on the main channel, so didn't get a ton done, but I got a little bit, and I went ahead and filmed it, and I'll be filming all day today. So probably start editing that video out tonight. Hopefully I can get it out tomorrow. That's the goal. If not, at the latest Sunday, there will be a video out. All depends on how my day goes, how the weather is, and all of that stuff, you know. It's a work in progress. Let me show you. We got Eclipse over there hanging out. What are you doing, girl? She's looking at me like, fill my pool up. Fill my pool up, I'm ready. But it's not really hot today, and I don't really want to fill up her pool today and have her all wet, because it is going to rain here in a little while, and I'm going to need to bring her into the cabin. So I don't want her in the cabin all soaking wet and filthy. So trying to be smarter than what I'm messing with this morning. Got plenty of water, ice cold, ready to go. I'm ready to get it in today. Hydrate. Yep, but looking forward to it. Let's take a little walk. Give a little shout out to Possum Run Homestead. Come on with the Mama V. Come on. All right, let me flip you guys around. We got the sawmill over here. But as you can see by the sawmill, all of this used to look like that a couple of days ago. You couldn't even see my boat and stuff over there from the sawmill area. But I've cleared out all of that this week after work. I definitely still got a bunch of the little small stuff down here that I need to get. I might actually put the bush hog on for the first time and go ahead and just run the bush hog through here and go ahead and take all of this to the ground. But today I'm working on that area right back there, clearing all of that out, because my goal is to take all of this and shift it back further, which will give me a little bit more space right here, because it might look like it's a big space in between the cabin and all of this. It's really not that big of an area, which causes issues with turning around trailers, maneuvering the tractor, and all of that stuff. And also it keeps that generator pretty close to the cabin, you know, which makes filming and doing YouTube stuff a little bit challenging. Like right now, I actually had the generator off while we're filming this, because if not, it is right there. And you would have that loud sound all in the background. And ain't nobody got time for that. Look at all that. Look at all that money. Boy, look at here. Got gold on the ground. Gold on the ground. Yeah, so this is the other side of that tent right there. I'll give y'all a little preview of what it looks like. Flip it around so I can see it with you. But I'm going to move all of these attachments and stuff. My goal is to have them over here, and where the sawmill is, kind of have a whole little working area with the tractor, all the attachments, all that on that side over there. I plan on clearing out all of that, because eventually all the way that way, all the way to the electric easement will be cleared out, so I get a view of the mountain. So it's a good time to go ahead and start doing that around the sawmill. That'll give me plenty of places to stack lumber and kind of let it start drying. So got my hands full. Me and Uber is going to become one for quite some time here, but hey, I'm looking forward to it. Plus I got a lot of overgrowth and stuff on my driveway that I need to get took care of, and plus I got that culvert that I told y'all about that I need to get in. So the next couple of videos on the main channel, Come On Keeping It Real, is probably going to be a whole lot of Milkman and Uber and getting her done. Don't the cabin look beautiful in the background? It has came such a long ways out here. It was like real dark and kind of dreary. Ooh, the old tongue ain't working this morning. When I first bought this place, there was trees everywhere. It was very dark all the way around the cabin, and it truly looked abandoned. Now it looks so much brighter and lived in and beautiful. I love it. That right there, that dog a hunt. Come on. We in the woods a little bit. Kind of show y'all, which I do show this on the new video coming up as well. For all of y'all that like field trips, let's go on one. I do got my boots on today. They're not my snake boots, but because my snake boots are trash at this point. But I don't know if you can tell. Let me level it out there. That's level. So you can see like right here, but look how much it drops down as it goes down. Right here where the cabin sits, kind of see it through the woods there. All of this is level ground up top here, but all the way around the cabin on two sides anyways, on the north side and the east side, the mountain starts sloping down all the way. And you can see over there, that's where I already cleared. So I'm going to take it about right here all the way down. And that should give me a lot more space in between the cabin right here, because I want to keep all my storage sheds and stuff back here kind of out of the way from the cabin, kind of get a little bit of distance between the living area and the working area. And I think it'll work out a lot better. My property line probably goes another 70 feet, I would say, past that area that I plan on clearing. So I'm plenty far enough away from the property line. That way, if I ever want to put a fence or anything like that there, I got the option. But yeah, we got to get this. Oh yeah, another thing, guys. I keep having the GoPro in my hand whenever I got a little stand right here. That guy right there is now legal for Arkansas. So there will be some videos coming out in the future of me taking the boat out and doing a little fishing and exploring some of the lakes here in Arkansas. I am looking forward to it, because when I get back from Florida, I have decided that it's not going to be all work and no play. I'm going to keep a nice pace, a nice schedule, but I've decided that I'm not going to kill myself and work 7 days a week and burn myself out again to where I get bronchitis or something like that. I'm going to consistently make progress on the cabin and the property, but I'm not putting myself some artificial timeline that I have to keep and put all that pressure on me. I am comfortable right now in the cabin. It works. Of course, it can be better, and I'm going to continue to make it better, and I'm going to start chipping away all the little goals that I got. But I'm definitely not going to kill myself, and I'm definitely going to start taking some time to actually enjoy life a little bit. One of the main reasons why I moved up here to the mountains and have made all these changes in my life is to slow down a little bit. I have been wide open for really my whole life, but definitely my whole adult life. I have always had at least 2 jobs. I've always had a job and owned a company kind of on the side. I always did side jobs and stuff like that. Or I owned multiple companies at the same time, just depending on what time of life it was. So I have been working nonstop, around the clock, my whole adult life. I just turned 45 years old. Every year that gets older, you should kind of evaluate your life and changes and stuff that you want to make in your life to improve it. And every time I have a birthday coming up, I'd say for about 2 months to 3 months before that birthday actually hits, I start doing a self-evaluation on myself, on my current situation, stuff like that. And I always make little goals for myself, little small obtainable goals for the next year. I have long-term goals as well, but every year, because life changes, right? You never know exactly what's going to happen. A lot can happen in a year. So I also like to do yearly goals. And one of my yearly goals for this year is going to be enjoy life a little bit more. That's kind of why I moved here. So I don't want to just work all the time. I will bring y'all on the adventures. You know, the milkman likes to go on those adventures. So matter of fact, we're going to start one Monday. So that's what I've decided. That right there is a big priority, but it's not my only priority. There's a lot of prep work that's got to happen before that. I have got a lot of land clearing to do. I got to get a lot of these trees on the ground to start milling. So there's going to be a whole lot of milling and tractor work coming up. But the first step, I am going to do that bathroom inside the cabin. I think that's the key to everything. I think getting indoor plumbing, a kitchen sink, a toilet, a shower, all of that inside the cabin to where I can actually just live comfortably is the key to me being able to slow down. Because as long as everything's a mission for me to do and hard work, to take a shower, to go to the bathroom, all that other kind of wash dishes, all that, as long as that's all a pain in the butt, it's going to be my top priority. So if I can fix that, then honestly, I'm okay in the cabin with the way that it's set up right now. And I can really take my time and prep properly to bring that cabin up another floor. I definitely want to make sure that I let the wood set that I cut for the ample amount of time to kind of dry out and all of that. That is very important. I don't want to put everything up there, building and stuff, and then it start drying out and shrinking, and you have unlevel walls and, you know, stuff that's pulling out and stuff like that. You really don't want to do that. And I don't have to be in that big of a hurry to raise that cabin up right now. There's a ton of work on that cabin that can be done before I actually rip the roof off of it. So I'm going to focus on that. Sawmilling, clearing land, and also that driveway is a big importance. And I really do think that the bridge is higher on the priority list than raising the cabin right now. There is cabin stuff, like I said, the bathroom, that I think is more important than the bridge right now. But so I'm going to get that done. And then probably the next thing is going to be starting to address that road. It's going to cost a lot of money, and I have to build a bridge. And I think I'm going to use that to build the bridge. While I'm cutting down all these trees to do all this clearing, it will give me ample amount of material that I need to get on this sawmill right here and start making the wood for the pilings for the bridge and all of that. A lot of people's wanting to know why I haven't started cutting yet. Whenever I could start cutting 10-foot stuff, I want 20 foot on this mill, because one of the first things that I want to start milling is the stuff for that bridge. And I want 20-foot spans on a lot of the headers and stuff like that. So that way I can put a pillar about every 10 foot and have one in the middle and one on each end of every single little stringer that I'm going to put across the bridge. I want to make it as strong as possible, but I also want to make it wider, making it easy for like me and my truck and my trailer and tractor and stuff to go across there, for a propane truck to be able to get up here maybe in the future, whether it be a boom truck, a concrete truck, a dump truck, anything like that. There's a lot of big trucks that's going to have to come back in here. So I'm going to have to really take my time and engineer what's happening out that thing. I want to overbuild it, and I never want to have to worry about it. I want to be able to pull whatever I want to pull across there without a problem. You also want your stuff to be able to allow a fire truck or something else to get back here to you just in case. So I'm going to build the heck out of it. We're going to make some beefy wood for all the headers and stuff like that. And even the runners, they're going to go across that you're actually going to drive across, are probably going to be at least 3 inches thick. So I've been designing it in my head. And as soon as I get this whole area cleared out to where it's functionable, I don't want to have to back up 600 times with Uber when I'm trying to put logs on and maneuver logs and stuff. It is a manual. So that's a lot of shifting, and it slows things down. I want to have it all set up before I start milling to make it as efficient as possible. But right here, what do you think, Clips? I think me and her is about to get to work. She likes to follow Uber around when I'm working for a little while, and then she goes and does that right there. Just goes to sleeping. You gonna go to sleep? Tell everybody bye. Tell everybody bye. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where is it? Where's the ball? Where's your ball? Go get it. Go get it. She got me walking in circles. All right, guys. Well, everybody have a good, productive, joyful weekend. Be productive, whether it's being having fun or actually getting something done. And I hope for everybody that's been in this heat wave that we've been having, I hope y'all get some rain as well. But until we see each other again, guys, hey, come on. Keep it real.